Like, think about when you were a child. Like, you never had, we didn't have these ideas about somebody meeting our expectation. We just went out and played with them. So just go out and play with them. I think that's it. Just play. And I know sometimes we want more because as adults, especially, we want support. And I get it. I do too. What are some tactics to practice unattachment while in relationship with people who are friendly or early friends without overloading the connection with expectations? Yeah, this is a good one too. It's hard as humans to not have expectations because we all have relationships, and we've all had a lot of things depending upon maybe how old you are or where you're at in your life cycle, but a lot of people that have disappointed us, and so that kind of starts to create this response based on previous encounters with people that creates a pattern, right? So part of me feels like, based on the question, that there's a pattern here of, I guess the word oversharing comes, and then wanting that other person to want to have the same desire, to share the same amount, or to have the same level of interest in us than that we do in them. And a lot of times, like, I'm not saying be cold about it. I'm just saying a lot of times just letting go of the idea that they're here for anything other than, it sounds weird to say, but our entertainment, that they're here just to be a reflection and a mirror for us. And whether they're here today and gone tomorrow, like, it's not that we don't care. It's just that I like your word unattached. We're just unattached to what that is. And I think also when I say that, we have to be unattached to how much we invest in the relationship, right? Like, oh, I invested, I've spent time, or I've been calling this person and they're not calling me back as much, or, whatever that tit for tat energy line is. I'm not saying you're doing it. I'm just saying there's an energy there about a good give and take. And what I've noticed is a lot of times when we back off and it's not that we don't care, but we're just like, yeah, okay, whatever. The person calls. So it's just the idea of, it's a fantasy that we build. I mean, we do it all the time, especially in like romantic relationships, but it's a fantasy that we build that this person is going to fill some particular role in our life. And if we go into it with like just exploration, like, I just can't wait to see what this person is in my life for. Like, I can't wait to see, maybe there's just like another friend that they're going to connect me to. And that's why we've met, right? We don't know. We don't know what people come into our life for. And I'm just suggesting that if you stay in that curiosity mode, like, think about when you were a child. Like, you never had, we didn't have these ideas about somebody meeting our expectation. We just went out and played with them. So just go out and play with them. I think that's it. Just play. And I know sometimes we want more because as adults, especially, we want support. And I get it. I do too. But the more we just are like, okay, like, let's play. And if the sandbox still feels good, let's play in the sandbox. And if we want to move to the swing, let's move to the swing. And if it doesn't work out and I don't like how you swing and you don't like how I swing, then let's find another swing partner, right? So it's it doesn't have to be so heavy. And I think just really being in the play mode and curiosity is the trick to it all. Okay, let's go on to the next question.